What's up guys, Crane here from LogicLounge.com. Today Microsoft released the Internet Explorer 10 pre-release for Windows 7. We're going to take a dive into it right now. So this is Internet Explorer 10 for Windows 7. It looks shockingly similar to IE 9, but it does have a lot of major differences, mostly in the back end, some front end, but mostly in the back end with how it renders websites, how it tracks websites, and gives you more controls over what you want to do. One big one that Microsoft has thought about the Internet Explorer users is they built in native do not tracking services into Internet Explorer. So that means that by default you can choose to have websites not track you whatsoever. That means like analytics, tracking what browsers you're using, where you're connected from. It blocks all that information. So that can help you if you're one of those security conscious people who doesn't really want to be tracked. They do have built-in do not tracking, and they have instructions there on how to enable that. If it isn't enabled, you can enable that in the security settings inside of Internet Explorer 10. One other thing that I think a lot of people are probably going to be very happy for are these pinned taskbar icons. As you can see right here, you can actually pin different websites to your taskbar, and they can be these interactive icons now that when clicked will bring up Internet Explorer and take you directly to that website. But it can do even more than that, and we'll get to that in a minute. I want to also talk about how there's now the unified search bar now, so your URL bar is also your search bar, which is very nice to have. You don't have to deal with multiple search bars anymore. You can search. It brings up bring up a Bing search, could bring up a Google search, a Yahoo search. You can set it to bring up whatever you want. If you're having websites that maybe aren't working properly in IE 10, they actually have a way to combat that with actually building in legacy support for the older versions of Internet Explorer, like Internet Explorer 9 and 8, and if it renders better than that one, you can use that over the Internet Explorer 10 rendering. And I do have an example for that for you as well. You have a favorites bar, just like always, and you can also right-click here in the menu bar anywhere to bring up all of your different bars, like your menu bar, your favorites bar, your command bar, your status bar, or Adobe PDF if you really need it, because I have Adobe Suite. But I think it really looks a lot of cluttered. So I usually turn off all of the menu bars, because if you really need it, you can just hold down Alt, and when you release, it brings up your file menu, your tools menu, so you have quick access to that if you really, really need it. Let's talk about those pinned icons now. You can view which icons are supported as of now at iegallery.com, and from there you can click on pinned sites, and you have a wide variety of picking different sites that you can pin. You can do Clipboard, Facebook, Cut the Rope, MSN, Outlook, Hulu, iHeartRadio, Last.fm, High Definition Wallpaper, New York Times, Pandora, Bing. Those are just the most popular and recommended ones, but there's even more out there, and they each have their own little quirks and things that you can actually add and see with all these pinned icons. Let's take, for example, Facebook. Now, this pinned isn't just allow you just to pin websites, but it actually allows you to have even more control over it. For example, when you pin the website, you can actually interact with that pin. You can have it show you your notification, so there will be a little red star if you have any notifications, and it'll actually show you if you need to interact with it. For example, if you need a notification or you have a friend request, it'll actually show you that notification. You click on it, it brings up Facebook. It's really cool, very quite interesting. They have tons of different pinned sites. You have lots to choose from. And it really will help you out. Same with all these different websites like Outlook. He'll probably show you if you have any mail messages. As you can see here, you can see the notifications. You can see that you can right click on them and have a jump list is what they call them. And you have branded controls. So people like Facebook can build in branded controls for their website to show it off. And just to add that to your taskbar, all you do is it'll show you this icon right here. You click and drag it down all the way to your taskbar, and it will pin it to the taskbar and enable all of those nice features for you. Now, of course, this is right now a pre-release of IE 10, so you're not going to be getting all those settings just yet, and that will come later. From there, you can also have add-ons as well. They've got tons of add-ons, like you can have Google Search in there, Bing Translator, YouTube, Maps, have tons of different add-ons in there. And of course, if you're a big person who wants to use those tracking lists, there's a section inside of iegallery.com to add all those privacy lists to show you and to block, whatever you want to block for tracking management. So that's really cool. Go check it out. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little look at Internet Explorer 10. If you have any questions for us, before we go, before I just remembered something, let's go check out LogicLounge.com and talk about these pages. So right now I have compatibility mode turned on, and you can see LogicLounge.com looks like the site should, right? Well, let's turn compatibility mode off, and I'll show you what something you'll run into. You can see right now LogicLounge looks kind of off. It's not yet compatible with IE 10, and it's kind of messed up, as you can see here, with things all over the place. So to fix that, not even just for LogicLounge, but any website that you may run into with IE 10 that has that issue, just click that little page broken icon in the URL bar, and it will bring up the compatibility mode, and it will hopefully show you what it should look like ours works perfectly now. So hope you guys enjoyed that little tip, tricks, what have you. This has been a quick look inside of IE 10. If you have any questions for us, email me, Creighton@LogicLounge.com. Of course, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+, all under the username of LogicLounge. And until our next video, we'll see you guys later.